Hello and welcome to the very first Peter podcast. Yes, you might be wondering what this actually is.
So are we.
Exactly that. Here at Peter Cooper, we pride ourselves on family values, a family-run business, and we want to tell you about the people here that work for Peter Cooper, what they do behind the scenes. You may have seen the people in showrooms, wherever you may have been. We're going to be introducing you to various people over this series. So, Charlie is with me.
Hello.
Charlie Gould-Smith is here. I'm Matt Clewes. And who have we got today, Charlie?
We have Vicci Parker, our learning and development coach, with us. Hi, Vicci.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm doing all right, thank you. Quite honoured that this is the first Peter Cooper podcast and I'm opening it. So that's nice. Thank you, guys.
Yes, so let's hope it goes well. Fingers crossed. If you're listening, let us know if you are enjoying it, of course. So, first question to you, Vicci, is who is Vicci? We want to know who you are.
Crikey, that's a complicated one to start off with. Who am I?
Just throw you in.
What do you want to... We could be here for hours, Matt.
Give us
Get a bit more specific. What do you want to know?
Well, we did have a more specific question, but we're not sure we can ask it on a podcast.
What do you do, Vicci?
Okay, so I am the learning and development coach for Peter Cooper, which is a new role that appeared 3 years ago. So I've been with the business 3 years. And it is to embed our values and our culture and keep the people focus within the company, which is really interesting actually, because I think that Darren Cooper is one of the first in a car-based environment, in the sales environment, to have invested money in me, really. So yeah, interesting role.
What interests you about the motor trade?
Nothing. Really. I'm not into cars in any way, shape or form, but I do get asked the question, how is it different? How is your job different? Because I came from being a learning and development coach in John Lewis, where I was for, well, I won't tell you how long because it gives my age away, but a long time. And I've been in learning and development over 15 years. And a lot of people have said, how is it different? And actually, it's not different. People are people, no matter where you work, what walk of life you are, they still have the same quirks, the same needs. So I'm enjoying it. I enjoy people, and I think that helps in the role that I do, to be honest. I find you all really interesting, and yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Good. I mean, you've said that your role is quite unique in the motor industry. I wonder, why do you think Peter Cooper, or maybe Darren more specifically, has a learning and development coach?
Because I can answer that quite confidently, actually, because it was about 4 years ago now. Darren will correct me, I'm sure, when he gets to his podcast, but I think it was about 4 years ago now that Darren realised that he wanted to expand. He's always looking for opportunities in business, and he didn't want to lose what his father had built up over the years. So that was being a very family-based business. We don't want to turn into some huge corporate PLC where you're just a number in the industry. Darren still wants to be able to shake you by the hand after COVID, not during. Shake you by the hand and actually and actually engage with the people, know their names, understand how long they've been with the business. And he realised that he needed to not lose that. So he built a mission statement and a set of values that linked into looking after his people in the business, so that he didn't lose that family environment and ethos that his dad built up, let's face it, at the beginning in 1980, oh my God, 81, yay, 1981, I got it right. So he put working parties together to get his ethos right, his mission statement right. It didn't just come from him. There were managers in the business, people in the business that helped support him with doing that. And Peter Values was born: the be professional, achieve excellence, be trustworthy, everyone working together, and be respectful. And of course, our business mission statement, which is a successful business which exceeds expectations, builds confidence, loyalty and pride in our team and customers. Now, it's all very well, isn't it, building a mission statement, doing working parties, creating a fabby kind of PDF to put on mouse mats and screensavers and stuff, but it became very apparent very quickly that he needed somebody to truly live and breathe it and to embed that culture. So I guess I have been called in the past the custodian of Peter within Peter Cooper, because I'm kind of here flying my flag, reminding everybody in the business that it's not just money, that actually you've got to look after your people and live and breathe our values, because guess what? People will make you money, not the other way around.
How important is it that you know, staff do that in day-to-day life, and then the customers notice that, and then they see the mission statement, and then truly they see the staff reflect that? How important is that, do you think, to you?
Oh, really important. I can't do a job and be fake about it. So there's lots of, I think, Charlie, we had this conversation a little while ago, that you've worked in businesses that have Peter on all the wall, or their mission statement on all the walls. And actually it's just a tick in the box exercise. Well, it's on our wall. That's what we do. Yeah. So for me, it's not about it being on the walls. It's about people living and breathing it and making it real. And I really hope with the reviews that I've supported putting in place, the appraisals, making sure that everybody's growing with the business in their capability and performance, that we're actually doing a good job with that. It's not just something that looks pretty on a wall. We actually do hold our people accountable for it. So I don't know, Matt, if that answers your question, whether customers see it. Our customer survey scores certainly say that they see it, because we treat people professionally. We are excellent in our field. Trustworthy, we do what we say we're going to do. We do all work as a team. Crikey, if we didn't, then you've got to be able to work with the after sales team. Sales have got to be able to communicate with the techies. So, and respectful. We don't, go around swearing and fighting with each other. We're adults in the business, and so I think that's, and for me, that's where I get my job satisfaction, seeing that happen and knowing that I make a difference.
Yeah, and I have to say, I've talked to you about it, Vicci. I have really noticed that comes through. Like the ethos is, it's not just something far away; it's something very, very real. And I'm pretty sure I've said to both of you that I've never come to a company and felt so valued and respected as an employee. Like, people are always interested in what you've got to say and what you're bringing to the table in a way that even in supposedly more supportive environments I've never had. So I suppose just a big hats off to you, Vicci, because if you are the custodian of Peter, you're doing a grand job.
There we go.
It's a massive title, isn't it? But yeah, I guess I am. But it's weird, because I have been known to be called a bit quirky in the past, and I guess that's what being learning and development.
Haven't we all?
I guess I am a bit quirky, and working with a mainly male-dominated environment, and men that are very focused on money, targets. Bringing profit into the business, selling cars. At the end of the day, it's a fast-paced environment, car sales. And I think when I come in, and I'm not good at maths at all, I haven't got a clue about percentages and, all of that kind of money business, but I think they do appreciate the fact that I know about people, and I do remind them that that's what they've got to be focusing on, is their people to make a difference.
Our next one's a bit fun. What is your favourite thing about the company Peter Cooper? Oh, you can tell us what your favourite thing about the man Peter Cooper is too,
The favourite thing about Peter Cooper, the man, is that he still appears on site. He's very suave. He looks amazing, and Often smells amazing as well, I hasten to add. But he will still go round. He will still go round all of the offices and say hello to everybody. And I love that. I absolutely love it. So he doesn't do it very often, but it's lovely when he arrives on site and everybody gets a real buzz about that. So that's really nice. So that's Peter Cooper, the man. What do I love about Peter Cooper, the business, is the, how can I say this, is the fact that you have an MD at the top that believes in what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And the people.
And the people.
It's got to be the people, hasn't it? The banter with the boys. You've got to be able to take it. But yeah, that's what I love, is the fact that the message comes from the top. And that's really good, led by example.
You know, so obviously, what gets you up in the morning, Vicla? What gets you like wanting to be like, Peter Cooper, it's a Monday. You know, what helps you get up? What's your not your morning routine? That's probably a bit too much, but like, you know, what gets you up? What gets you wanting to go to Peter Cooper every day?
Vinny the cat.
No, it's quite a big question, isn't it? It's quite a big, and I just need to think about it. It's just quite a big, what gets me up in the morning is the ability to, in my job, I'm very lucky, whereby when anybody talks to me, it's to make a difference to themselves. So they're either feeling really stressed or they come in my office and have a good old rant. And the fact that they leave my office with a clear plan of action from all of that frustration, what are they going to go and do? Because we all get frustrated in our day-to-day. It happens. We all get stressed. We all get frustrated. We all have a bad day sometimes. And I'm a bit of a magnet for people when they see me to come and share all of that. But what I hope, instead of being an agony aunt for the business, because that would be a bit of a nightmare, I think, what I hope to do at the end of that is to turn people around and say, so yes, you're frustrated. I hope you feel better by airing that frustration, because a lot of times people just need a sounding board. So I hope they feel better by being able to release that, but also by coaching them and asking them, so okay, so that's what's frustrated you. What can you now go and do to put that situation right? What are you going to do with all of that energy? Because to be frustrated and stressed does make you knackered, actually. But what are you going to do with all of that now to make it better? Because you can't just sit on all of that. And I hope that we talk that through and they go out of my office thinking, yeah, I'm focused, I'm on it. That's what I'm going to go and do. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
So helping people, I guess, gets me up in the morning, Matt, to cut a long story short.
There we go.
How you obviously you've got various coaching qualifications, but how do you handle stress and frustration? Do you like coach yourself through that?
Good question.
Thanks, Matt.
I am a great believer in mindfulness.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't coach myself. I do have an inner dialogue that drives me absolutely up the wall. I'm a Gemini, so there's always two of me. So I do the internal dialogue very well. And so yeah, I do a bit of self-talk, but really it's mindfulness, Charlie. Really, I'm a great lover of yoga. Mm-hmm. If you look after your body, then your mind reaps the benefits of that. And mindfulness, really, if I've had a real stressful day, because actually in my job, I don't have anybody that I can then go and air it to, apart from you and Matt. For me, it's about grounding yourself and breathing and getting some fresh air and some positivity. Go for a walk around the block. Go and get out in that sun just for 5 minutes. Walk away from your desk. Those people that lunch at their desks, it's not good. You've got to physically remove yourself. And Matt, you're brilliant at that. You always go for a walk at lunch. And don't underestimate what that can do to your brain and your mind. You always come back feeling better with a fresh perspective. So that's what I do. to keep myself in check.
I just, go a little walk around Hedge End. It depends where I am, obviously.
Oh,
but,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, a little walk around Hedge End's quite nice. Maybe a trip to a shop, probably a shop.
Does you good. Change of environment, change of scenery, just the physical activity of moving your body helps with your brain and your mindset. So that's what I do.
Yeah. And a little bit away from the office now, Vicci, talk to us about your 3 cats.
She's got 4.
My 4 cats.
4 cats. Honestly, Matt.
4? When was this? I've seen all 4.
I live in a little. Everybody thinks I haven't got as many cats as I have because they all look the same. So you are forgiven. So I've got Vinny, who I live in a little terrace, 2 up, 2 down. With my little girl Lucy, who's no, she's not 12, she's 11. She just acts like she's 21. But anyway, who's 11, and we have Vinny, our lovely old tabby man of the house. Bless him. He's the man that looks after us. Then I have Tiggy, who's the mum of the house, the second mum of the house after me, of course. Because she then gave birth to Mimi, who's the troublemaker, little white fluffy ball of marshmallow fluff, who's very naughty. Lucky she's so pretty because I would have given her away. And Fifi, the quiet little sister. So yeah, 3 tabbies and little Mimi, the white one. Don't know where she came from, but hey ho.
There we go. And I think, have you got anything else that you want to?
Yeah, well, I'm curious, like, what do you hope to see in the future of Peter Cooper? What would you like in the future of Peter Cooper?
You're testing me. I should have had coffee. What do I hope to see? Crikey, what do I hope to see in Peter Cooper?
You mentioned a business award. You talked about that with me a few weeks ago.
Oh, Charlie, you're amazing. I'm hoping, with the help of our PR guy, Chris Wotton, I am hoping that our 40th birthday year, which is next year, I am hoping to help Peter Cooper win some business awards. That's what I think we need to do. We are amazing. So let's get out there, get in with the big boys and win some awards. So I'm hoping to get some Best Business Award. I'm hoping to get Best Staff Engagement. That would be amazing. Darren doesn't know it yet, but I'd love to get him some.
About to.
What's the word of that one then? Lifetime Achievement. I'd hoped Darren to get. So watch this space for next year, because some business awards would be good. And just to continue, I think, because we're amazing with the people stuff. Yeah, we need a bit of a reminder, but that's my job. That's why I'm here. We're fine. But I think I would like to maintain having an engaged staff workforce with us, to continue being driven and productive, and COVID willing, let's keep making some money.
Amazing.
Amazing.
And I think that is a good place to end.
I think so too.
Is it?
Vicci, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Matt Clewes here. Charlie Gould-Smith is with me as well. Join us next time.